Hello guys, welcome to another video. I hope you are all doing well. Today we are going to prepare a scalp and hair nourishing and strengthening serum with castor oil and rosemary oil, and a hair and scalp deep cleansing shampoo with castor oil and rosemary. When it comes to thick, long and healthy hair, castor oil and rosemary are a must. We start by preparing the serum. The first step is to prepare the rosemary oil. For this, I will be using 7 grams of fresh rosemary. After washing the rosemary, I dry it and make sure that it is completely dry. Then I put it in a blender. I add 70 grams of avocado oil to the rosemary and blend until it is crushed into small pieces. Depending on the needs of your hair and scalp, you can use any oil of your choice as a carrier oil. The best oil to use for repairing the hair is coconut oil. For conditioning the hair, olive oil. For people with thin hair, jojoba oil. To obtain a smooth and shiny hair, avocado oil is the best to use. For UV protection, sweet almond oil. For curly hair, baobab oil. For split ends and frizz, grapeseed oil is the best oil to use. For flyaways and hair manageability, it is recommended to use macadamia nut oil. Any of the above mentioned oils can be used as a carrier oil to make rosemary oil with. It all depends on the needs of your hair and your scalp. Rosemary has anti-inflammatory and antiseptic properties, which can increase the scalp's ability to absorb vital nutrients and promote massive hair growth. After blending, I leave it in the blender for about 6 hours before filtering the oil. I first filter the oil through a strainer, then through a cheesecloth. It is recommended to use fresh rosemary for the preparation of this oil. Here we have the rosemary oil. After preparing the rosemary oil, we move on to the next step. For this, we need a glass beaker or a container to mix the ingredients in. I am preparing a batch of 25 grams. I pour my castor oil into the beaker. Castor oil is an oil that can work wonders for the hair and the scalp. It is said to increase blood flow to the scalp, reduce inflammation, stimulate hair growth, moisturize and thicken the hair. The next ingredient I add to the beaker is my infused rosemary oil. Then I add in the argan oil. Argan oil moisturizes the hair, adds shine to it, protects it, prevents breakage, and increases elasticity. The next ingredient I add is monoi tiki tihiti. Mix until it blends with the other oils. This oil can help nourish the scalp and hair, prevent split ends, treat hair loss, promote hair growth, reduce inflammation of the scalp, and help prevent dandruff. I also add vitamin E to this hair and scalp serum and mix well. Vitamin E supports the scalp and gives your hair a strong base from which to grow by reducing oxidative stress and maintaining the protective lipid layer. It also helps to prevent the oils used in this formula from going rancid too soon. The last ingredient we add to the serum is 1 drop of rosemary essential oil. Mix for the ingredient to blend well. Rosemary essential oil reduces scalp irritation, helps to prevent hair loss, prevent dandruff, and may even help to prevent premature graying. After mixing all the ingredients, pour into your serum container. The ingredients used in this serum allow us to use it on the hair and the scalp 2 to 3 times a week, or after washing the hair. To use this serum on the scalp and the hair, apply a few drops to your fingertips. Massage it all over the scalp in small circular motions for 1 to 2 minutes. Then apply it to your hair and to the ends of your hair. Now that we have prepared the rosemary and castor oil hair and scalp serum, the next step is to prepare the rosemary and castor oil hair and scalp cleansing shampoo. To prepare this shampoo, We first need to prepare the rosemary tea. For this, I will be using 15 grams of fresh rosemary. Wash thoroughly, then pour your distilled water into a pot. Place the pot on the stove and bring the water to boil. When the water has boiled, remove the pot from the stove. Then put the washed rosemary into the hot water. Mix for some seconds and keep aside for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, filter the tea using a cheesecloth. Then measure out the quantity you need for the shampoo. I am preparing a batch of 200 grams, and for this, I need 95 grams of rosemary tea. Put the tea in a beaker or in a mixing container. Then take your glycerin, add the xanthan gum to it. Mix well. After mixing, add the glycerin and xanthan gum mixture to the rosemary tea and mix until they blend well. As you mix, the tea will become thicker and will take on a gel-like consistency. After mixing in the glycerin and xanthan gum mixture, add your panthenol to the beaker and mix as well. Panthenol helps strengthen hair. It acts as a moisturizer and smooths out any imperfections in the hair strands. After mixing in the panthenol, the next ingredient I add is the preservative. I use liquid Jamal Plus as my preservative. Mix so it blends with the rest of the ingredients. The next step is to add in the surfactant, and the first surfactant I add is disyl glucoside. Disyl glucoside is a non-ionic surfactant, suitable for use in a variety of cosmetic cleansing formulations such as shower and bath products, liquid soaps, shampoos, toothpaste, and cleansing wipes. It has excellent foaming properties and good dermatological compatibility. It is 100% vegetable derived, biodegradable, and environmentally safe. Its washing active substance is 51 to 55%. Mix well, and as you mix, you will realize how the color changes. This change is due to the high pH value of disyl glucoside. Disyl glucoside will act perfectly as a sole surfactant, but I decided to add in a co-surfactant to this formula. I use the sodium cocoyl glutamate as my co-surfactant. This surfactant is extremely mild and suitable for sensitive skin. It is a multifunctional anionic surfactant with very good cleansing performance. According to the supplier, it has an extremely low irritation potential and excellent foaming properties. It is environmentally friendly and biodegradable, and it has a washing active substance of 24 to 26%. After mixing in the disodium sodium cocoyl glutamate, the next step is to mix the castor oil and the solubilizer. I use Tegosolve 61 as my solubilizer. Solubilizers are completely soluble in water and are effective in dispersing low concentrations of oils in water-based products, usually less than 2%, depending on the formulation. I add the castor oil to the solubilizer and mix until they blend well. It is very important to follow the supplier's recommendations regarding the amount to be used. The amount of solubilizer required to disperse oils will also depend on the oil selected. This solubilizer I am using, Tegosolve 61, is suitable for use in shampoos, body wash, hand wash, facial washes and gels, makeup removers, and wet wipes. Adding castor oil to your hair shampoo helps to cleanse, repair, and nourish the scalp and hair. It stimulates blood flow to the scalp, moisturizes scalp and hair, adds shine to the hair, strengthens the hair, helps with scalp acne, hair breakage, dryness, and dandruff. After mixing the castor oil and the solubilizer, add the mixture to the beaker and mix until they are well blended. I mix until I achieve a smooth consistency. After mixing, the next step is to test the pH value of the shampoo. To test the pH value, I dip my pH strip into the shampoo for about 10 seconds. Remove it and see what the pH is. As you can see, the pH is around 6 and 6.5. We need to lower it to around 5 and 5.5. To lower the pH value from around 6.5 to between 5 and 5.5, I add a pinch of citric acid to the shampoo. Mix well, then test the pH value again. After adding 0.40 grams of citric acid to 200 grams of this shampoo, we have now lowered the pH from 6.5 to 5, which is perfect. Guys, if you wish to obtain an accurate pH result, please make sure to use a digital pH meter. I give this shampoo one last mix before pouring it into a clean sterilized container. You can use this rosemary and castor oil shampoo twice a week. For best results, remember to oil your hair and your scalp with rosemary and castor oil scalp and hair serum after washing your hair and scalp. Guys, we have come to the end of this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching it. Please do not forget to give it a like, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. I wish you a wonderful day and hope to see you in my next tutorial. Bye bye and God bless you.